Welcome to Learning Life Content. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Your support helps us grow and motivates us to bring you more fascinating and enriching stories. The Outer Banks of North Carolina hold a secret. It is a story of hope and ambition, but also of tragedy and mystery. This is the story of Roanoke, the lost colony. In 1587, over 100 English men, women and children landed on Roanoke Island. They were determined to establish a permanent English settlement in the New World. 3 years later, they were gone. No one knows for sure what happened to the colonists. They left behind a single word carved into a post Croatoan. This eerie clue has fueled centuries of speculation. Was it a message, a warning, or a final plea? The Roanoke colony vanished into history, leaving behind a mystery that continues to fascinate us today. The mystery of Roanoke is not just a historical footnote. It is a story about the human spirit, our enduring fascination with the unknown, and the enduring power of the past to capture our imaginations. It is a story that reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, hope and resilience can endure. John White, the colony's governor, returned to England for supplies, leaving behind his family and fellow settlers. Due to the Anglo-Spanish War, his return was delayed for 3 long years. When he finally returned, he found the colony deserted, with no trace of the settlers. The only clue was the word Croatoan, leading to endless theories and debates. Some believe the colonists assimilated with local tribes, while others suggest they perished from disease or conflict. Theories range from integration with the Croatoan tribe to being victims of Spanish raids. Modern technology, including DNA analysis and ground-penetrating radar, continues to search for answers. The quest to unravel the mystery of Roanoke is ongoing, driven by our unyielding curiosity and desire to understand our past. The story of Roanoke is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and our enduring quest for knowledge. It is a story that continues to inspire and captivate, reminding us that some mysteries are timeless. The Roanoke colony was born from ambition, hope, and the promise of a new life in an uncharted land. England in the late 16th century was a nation on the rise, eager to challenge Spain's dominance in the New World. The bustling streets of London were filled with talk of exploration and the riches that awaited across the Atlantic. Sir Walter Raleigh, a favourite of Queen Elizabeth I, saw an opportunity in the unexplored lands of North America. He envisioned a colony that would not only bring wealth, power and glory to England, but also serve as a base for privateering against Spanish ships. Raleigh meticulously planned the colony, securing a charter from the Queen and financing expeditions to explore the coast of present-day North Carolina. His vision was grand, aiming to establish a self-sufficient settlement that could exploit the natural resources of the New World. Raleigh financed expeditions to explore the coast of present-day North Carolina, sending ships to chart the unknown waters and identify suitable locations for settlement. The first attempt at settlement in 1585 ended in failure. The settlers faced harsh conditions, lack of supplies, and conflicts with the indigenous populations, forcing them to abandon their efforts. However, the explorers returned with glowing reports of fertile land and friendly Native Americans. They spoke of vast forests, rich soil, and the potential for prosperous agriculture. These reports fueled the desire for a permanent English presence in the New World. The English court was abuzz with the possibilities of expanding their empire and securing a foothold in the Americas. The second expedition, led by John White, set sail in 1587 with a clear mission: establish a lasting colony. White, an artist and mapmaker, was determined to succeed where others had failed. This time, families were included in the expedition, a sign of their intention to create a permanent home. The inclusion of women and children indicated a commitment to building a community, not just a temporary outpost. They landed on Roanoke Island, a place of natural beauty and abundance. The island's lush landscapes and bountiful resources seemed to promise a bright future for the settlers. Hope and optimism filled the air as the colonists began to build their new lives. They constructed homes, planted crops, and established a semblance of order in their new environment. Little did they know that they were stepping into a mystery that would endure for centuries. The fate of the Roanoke colony remains one of history's most intriguing unsolved puzzles. The early days of the Roanoke colony were fraught with challenges. The colonists struggled to survive in the unfamiliar environment, facing harsh weather, disease, and limited resources. Relations with the local Native American tribes, initially friendly, quickly deteriorated due to cultural misunderstandings and competition for resources. Supplies dwindled, and the colonists faced an uncertain future, with starvation becoming a real threat. John White, appointed governor of the colony, sailed back to England later that year to secure supplies and reinforcements, leaving the colony vulnerable. He left behind his daughter Eleanor Dare and his granddaughter Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World, adding a personal stake to his mission. White's return to Roanoke was delayed by the Anglo-Spanish War, which consumed England's resources and attention. When he finally returned in 1590, he was met with an eerie silence. The colony was deserted with no sign of the settlers. The houses were dismantled and there were no signs of struggle or violence, suggesting a planned departure. The only clue to the colonists' fate was the word Croatoan, carved into a post, hinting they might have moved to Croatoan Island. White searched desperately for his family and the other colonists, but to no avail. The dense forests and vast wilderness offered no answers. They had vanished without a trace, leaving behind one of history's greatest mysteries. The mysterious disappearance of the Roanoke colony, often referred to as the Lost Colony, remains one of history's most enduring and perplexing enigmas. Over the centuries, a myriad of theories have emerged, each one attempting to unravel the fate of the vanished colonists and provide a plausible explanation for their sudden disappearance. Some scholars and historians believe that the colonists fell victim to a devastating drought, as evidenced by tree ring data indicating severe drought conditions during the period. Others suggest rampant disease, such as smallpox or influenza, could have decimated the population. Violent conflict with the indigenous Native American tribes, particularly the Secotán, is another plausible theory, given the tensions and skirmishes documented in historical records. Others speculate that the colonists may have integrated with a nearby Native American tribe, specifically the Croatoan, blending their cultures and lives. This theory is supported by reports of European traits and artifacts found among the Croatoan people in later years. One of the most popular and widely discussed theories suggests that the colonists, facing dwindling supplies, harsh conditions and a hostile environment, made the desperate decision to abandon Roanoke Island and attempt to sail back to England. However, the lack of any evidence of shipwrecks or survivors casts doubt on this theory. Another intriguing theory posits that the colonists moved inland, seeking refuge and assistance from friendly Native American tribes who might have offered them sanctuary. Archaeological findings of European artifacts in inland Native American sites lend some credence to this idea. The enigmatic carving of the word Croatoan has fueled speculation that the colonists sought help from the Croatoan tribe, known to have resided on the nearby Hatteras Island. This carving, found on a post of the fort, is one of the few tangible clues left behind, adding another layer to the mystery. Despite the plethora of theories and extensive research, no definitive explanation has emerged, leaving the fate of the Roanoke colonists shrouded in mystery. The lack of concrete evidence has allowed the mystery of Roanoke to endure through the ages. The mystery has captured the imaginations of countless generations, inspiring an array of books, films, and television shows. Each new piece of media adds its own interpretation and speculation to the enduring enigma. Theories continue to be debated and explored, each offering a tantalizing glimpse into a historical puzzle that may never be fully solved, yet continues to intrigue and fascinate. The story of Roanoke remains a testament to the enduring human quest for answers and the mysteries that history can hold. Thank you for watching Learning Life content. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us grow and motivates us to bring you more fascinating and enriching stories.